G'day and welcome to the Guy Who Sews podcast, episode 162. My name is Sean and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. I'd like to welcome both new and returning viewers, but if you are new, I'd love it if you say hi in the comments. Come see what I've been working on, what I completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. But let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. I got a lot done this week. I'm really happy and very excited to show you the different projects I've worked on. The first one I want to show you is a brand new project. It is called Farm Fresh Sampler from Art East Quilting Co. It is a 26-week long sew along that started just past Sunday, so I wasn't able to show you last week because it hadn't started yet. And the first one is called Pigs and Carrots, and I haven't done the carrots yet, but I did the pig, so I want to show you him. It's supposed to be a 2-color quilt, so I'm going on my own and putting some extra colors in here for fun. The carrots will be the regular colors. So come back next week, you'll see the carrots on top of this block. This one's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun putting this together, and it goes together pretty quickly, which is nice. The next one I want to show you is another new project, another new block. This is the 100 Acre Woods. I've cut out the fabric for the rabbit, and I finally started assembling it. And although I'm not finished yet, I made some pretty good progress on it. So this is rabbit so far. I think he turned out really nice. These Riley Blake fabrics that's in this kit are absolutely stunning. They're looking so wonderful. It really gives the impression of the book and that time frame back then. And I'm really looking forward to seeing some more progress on rabbit in the coming week. The next project I want to show you is the Star Climber, which is a free pattern by Fat Quarter Shop, and it's a collab that I'm doing with my friend Katy over at Greenland Quilter, and we have done some of the courthouse steps, and this is one of the completed blocks that I've done. And then on her live the other day I created some more, but you may notice that this black is supposed to be on the side, not here, so I've got 7 of these that I'm going to have to rip out. But you know, you live and learn. Got to be careful what you do during a live, because if you don't watch what you're doing, you can make boo-boos. And finally, the other project I've been working on is Toasty the Dragon, and I took everybody's advice, and most people said to go ahead and finish off row A, and so that's what I'm doing. And I didn't get a whole lot done, but what I did get done looks really nice. So hopefully we'll make some more progress on this in the next week. Well, that is what I have for my works in progress. I have some finished projects to show you a little later on the episode, but before we do that, let's move on to our week in review. If you're new to the channel, this is the series of videos, clips I take during the week, most of me sewing, but also any adventures to get up to, so I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody about whether you had a mechanical or a computerized sewing machine, and I loved reading all the responses and learning some more about the machines that you have, the ones that you love, and the ones that you use primarily. It's really helped me in my search for a new machine. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times, but for anyone that doesn't know, my main piece of machine behind me died. It sadly cannot be resurrected, and I'm in the search for a new machine, and I think the current plan is for me to go to the Mid-Atlantic Quilt Show in a couple of weeks, test drive a whole bunch of them, so that way I kind of get a feel for what would be the next best machine for me. But yeah, with that, thank you so much for your feedback. It was wonderful. And for this week's question, I'd like to know, when you get a pattern, do you tend to buy the kit, or do you try and follow the pattern fabric suggestions to the letter, or do you kind of like to branch out on your own? I kind of like to shop my stash. I kind of go out on my own for some things. If I like a certain color, or I think something else is going to look better, I'll definitely change it out there. But for the most part, I think I try and follow the pattern writer the best I can, especially if it's a pattern like this, where it's got certain colors here. When it's like a hunter star or something else like that, it's a little bit different. Let me know in the comments what your answer is. So what are my goals for this week? Well, I'd like to continue making some wonderful progress on the projects I'm currently working on. I'd like to focus a little more time this week on Toasty. I only got a little bit of time on him this week. I was hoping to get to him before I recorded the podcast, but we just simply ran out of time. So I'd like to get some more work done on Toasty. I'd like to see some more work on the rabbit, and also that Farm Fresh Sampler. I'll never get that name right. As well, I'd like to get the carrots constructed and hopefully finish that block this week, and then we'll see what else we get done. Let me know what your goals are for this week. So now it is time for our news and events, and we had quite a bit going on this past week. Last Sunday morning I hopped over onto Katy's channel and we sewed together the Starry Night, which was the free pattern I showed you a little bit earlier in the episode, and that was a lot of fun. And then on Friday I released a video for day 12 of the 12 Days of Stitches. We opened up this beautiful box of fabrics to see what was inside. I put out 3 patterns for this as well for you all to vote on, and I let you all know that I was going to announce the results here. So in third place was the Vines pattern. In second place was the Flags, and the overwhelming majority winner, with about 61% of the vote, was the Starry Night. So this one here will be the pattern that I make for day 12. So thank you all for watching and voting on that. And if you haven't seen the video, go check it out, because you'll get to see all the different fabrics that I made. Not that I made, that I got in this little box. So what's coming up this week? Well, the first big thing I want to talk about is this Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern over on the Cotton Cuts channel. Myself, the Cotton Cuts team, and Ian, the Off-Kilter Crafter, are all going to go live for a little while to announce which colorways Ian and I are getting. Ian will had the viewers pick his colorway this time, and I told Cotton Cuts to pick one for me because I really wanted to make this a mystery. I'm really looking forward to finally seeing which colorway I'm getting. So if you can, duck over there on Thursday night at 8 p.m. so you can find out at the same time I do. This Saturday morning, I plan to have my friend Tasha join me from Tasha Quilts. We did a 30-day sew every day challenge in January, and we thought it'd be fun to come back on as a live and do a recap and just talk about how it went, what went right, what went wrong, etc. So I hope you'll join us for those videos, and maybe we'll try out something else. You'll just have to watch and see. And so now it is time to be able to share with you a couple of completed blocks, and I'm really excited to show you each of these. The first one is the day 13 of the 12 Days of Stitches. I call it day 13 because this is like a bonus block that I'm making. And I wanted to make this look like a little checkerboard using some white squares and some half square triangles, and I think this turned out really, really nicely. I finished this on my live yesterday. I actually knocked it out very, very quickly. It was really nice to actually make some progress on this. So that's what I got done now. And then the caterpillar that I've been working on for week after week. You didn't see it earlier in the episode, and that's because it's finally finished. So let me show you the completed block here of the caterpillar. I'm so stinking excited about this one. Turned out so nice. So you've seen the smoke rings, you've seen the caterpillar himself, and you saw him sitting on the mushroom last week, but now we have the completed mushroom, and it's fairly tall. It's like a 32-inch height block, so we'll just do it like this, so that way you kind of get a decent view of it. And then it also came with a bonus block, which is another little mushroom that goes elsewhere in the pattern. I think we did one of these the last time around on block chapter 5, but I can't remember, maybe it was chapter 4. So that is it there. So that's what I have for my completed objects. Hopefully next week I'll have some more completed blocks to show you. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. It helps me immensely. Tell a friend, and I always love hearing comments from my viewers. I hope you'll have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.